Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1937 shilling of the English variety from the reign of King George VI, the coin we can see on screen now. We have a crowned lion there to the centre of the design, stood atop a crown, with a date each side, 1937, which is the first year that George VI featured on shillings. This is a lovely design. We have to the bottom the wording 1 shilling, and then there's 2 roses, and then to the top there the legend in Latin reading Fid Def Ind Imp, or in English, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, again in reference to King George VI. This lovely design was done by George Kruger Gray, whose initials KG can be seen to the top there, and then around the rim we have small teeth, milling or beads, preventing the coin from being clipped or shaven, and any silver being stolen from the coin. Of course, that would be unlawful to do, to steal silver from His Majesty's coinage. Moving on to the obverse, you can see His Majesty. There he is, King George VI. This is his only portrait that was used on his coins, and it was done by Humphrey Paget, whose initials, HP, can be seen below the king's bust, and the king is facing to the left, uncrowned with no laureate. Around him is a legend in Latin, reading Georgivus VI DG BR Om Rex, and in English this means George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. So the title as monarch was the king, and then by the GG, by the grace of God, is showing how he's been chosen by God to rule as they believed it was God's choice for him to be the king and emperor of the British Empire and the British kingdoms. So there we go. There's the design, and now on to the facts and figures of the 1937 shilling. A coin produced and minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based, between 1810 to 1975. The coin is composed of 50% silver, so 0.500 silver, as it's known, so only half of the coin is of the fine pure silver, and the other half is other metal that is not precious metal within the coin. The weight of the coin was set in 1816 for the shilling, and remained true at 5.65 grams, with the diameter again staying the same at 23 millimeters for the shilling ever since 1816 and its introduction to the modern shilling. The mintage for this year is 8,359,122. It's a very common year, although this is the first year for George VI, there were many made for George VI straight away. And this is a shilling coin, so it's worth 12 pence, of course 1 shilling, or 1/20th of a pound, so there are 20 of these coins within every pound sterling. And back in 1937, 1 shilling was equal to £4.27 today. It's not a million miles away from being a £5 note today, or a shilling back then, similar values and comparable spending power for their times. And the shilling was demonetised in 1990, after serving as a 5 pence piece after decimalisation up until 1990. Now then, on to the value today for a collector. It'll sell for around £2.50, mainly due to the silver content in a poor grade, around £5 in a fine grade, up to £9 in extremely fine, and then £16 in uncirculated, pristine condition. So all in all, not a too expensive coin, especially in the lower grades, a very affordable piece of George VI coinage, and as always, please do comment down below if you have this coin in your collection, as we'd love to know. Please do subscribe to the channel, thank you very much, and of course thank you for watching as well, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.